Well, there's a new kid on the block when it comes to our social platforms pushing super negative content down our throats in the search of hyper engagement. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about rage baiting and the negative feedback loop that creates. This is a cautionary tale. My name is UK. Let's have a chat about it, shall we? So have you ever had a chat with somebody and then the next day you've been scrolling on your Facebook, your Instagram, and all of a sudden some ads are showing up based on the chat you had with somebody the day before? Well, this is the targeted advertising these algorithms, these social platforms use, picking up and maybe even spying on us a little bit to advertise to us directly based on what we're doing in our lives at that moment in time. Have you ever clicked on an ad out of curiosity and then you've next day seen 57 different ads of the same thing from different brands? Same thing. These targeted advertising algorithms basically deliver us content that it thinks that we want. Rage baiting is the next big thing currently sweeping TikTok and Instagram, and there's even a little bit here on YouTube. You see, these content creators have cracked the code to engagement. When we say engagement, I mean leaving comments, disliking, going on to the next video, disliking, leaving comments, going on to the next video, trying to suppress this bad information, this horrible content, when in reality what that does, that engagement continues to push and push and push this content in the algorithm. This is how the algorithm works. Generating any kind of engagement with content will naturally push this content further up in the algorithm and push this content to more and more people. What happens is we get into this super weird negative feedback loop. Now, if you've ever clicked on a video on YouTube and it's not really your niche, it's not really your cup of tea, but you're curious, you like the look of the thumbnail or the title was captivating and you wanted to see what it was all about. And then when you go back to the homepage, you'll see 3 or 4 more videos of that little niche-y thing that you just watched. Well, the negative feedback loop on YouTube is astronomical, and I'm here to give you a little bit of word of warning, because if you click on something negative on YouTube or you fully watch and interact with something on TikTok, chances are you have now found yourself in this loop, in this negative feedback loop, which is going to continue to serve you this negative content. Here's a really great example. If you're feeling a bit sad, you're a little bit depressed, maybe a bit of anxiety going on, and you're on YouTube and you're watching a little bit of content on, other creators who are sad, depressed, anxious, that kind of thing, chances are when you go back to the homepage, your entire feed will be, I'm depressed, how I deal with anxiety, or even worse, it'll be an ad for BetterHelp. You see, it just takes one. It takes one click onto these negative videos and that's it. Because negative videos, they capture engagement better than positive ones. It's human physiology. When we get angry, when that anger or that triggered response comes out of us and we go and we leave those nasty comments, or we try and dislike something into the oblivion, that's what these social platforms strive for. They don't care if the content makes users happy. They don't care if the content creates joy and positivity in the world. They care about engagement, because engagement drives traffic and traffic drives advertising. That's all this is. So when you're feeling a little bit down and you're in the dumps a little bit and these I'm depressed or I'm sad videos pop up in your feed, instead of clicking through those and then going down this negative feedback loop of real sadness and depression, do a YouTube search for cute puppies. I don't know, maybe watch Mocha eat grass like it's spaghetti. It's like spaghetti, you're just grazing like a goat. What is wrong with you? It's grass, you goose. Rage baiting is just a recent example in a really long line of ways that content creators have figured out how to manipulate the system. And that's really all this is. These rage bait videos, they're designed specifically just to manipulate you into leaving a dislike and maybe a negative comment and getting all riled up. So I'm going to show you an example of one of the more viral rage baiting, socially engineered clips designed to drive up ad revenue right now. Just a forewarning though, this is utterly disgusting. If you have a sensitive stomach, I would look away now. This is absolutely gross, but it was designed to be gross and it was designed to make you feel pretty queasy. This is rage bait in 2024. I know, right? I mean, it's borderline insanity to watch and believe what you're watching on the screen is real. The problem is, some people do. Some people believe that these rage bait videos are actually real, and it's concerning. And what happens is, once you've seen one and you've watched it all the way through, you're going to be presented with so much more. And you're going to go down this really dark rabbit hole of all of these rage baity type videos. It happens on TikTok, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, even here on YouTube through the shorts. It's prevalent, and it's designed specifically to manipulate you. It's designed specifically to trigger emotions and manipulate you into engaging with that truly random, bizarre, or disgusting, bad take content. As a content creator, my whole goal here on YouTube is to try and promote positive vibes. I will talk about, some sad stuff every now and again, maybe even a little bit of depression. But at the end of the day, all of my content I'm trying to tailor with a positive ending, a bit of light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. There's so much negativity in the world, and our social platforms are plagued and inundated with this negative type of content. It's shocking that the amount of negative content compared to the amount of positive content and the amount of attention this negative content gets. The world is already a scary place. There's enough stress, anxiety, depression to go around for everybody. What we need more ultimately is just more positivity, more lifting each other up, and more rewards for positive and engaging content, right? Maybe it's time these platforms started pushing some of the positive messages like they do the negative. I think maybe one day we'll get there. I think there'll be a tipping point in this rage bait. There'll be a tipping point in all of these socially engineered content drives to generate engagement and to generate clicks through ads and to just make money off people's feelings. But that's all this is. This is trying to make money off how people are feeling. And I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Let's monetize happiness. Let's reward positivity. Let's spend money on things that make us happy. Let's tell these advertisers, hey, come on, stop paying higher RPMs and higher CPMs for this fake engagement, for this engagement that was manufactured just to get a click, right? I don't know. We'll get there one day, but we got to keep on being positive. We got to look after each other, and we got to stop with this constant negative feedback loop, this cycle of negativity. When you click one, that's it. All you're going to see for the next week is negativity. So instead of going down the negative feedback loop, try doing some YouTube searches or TikTok searches for cute puppies or uplifting dance music and go and have a bit of a boogie. I don't know, whatever it is, but try and just keep this in mind when you're seeing this kind of really negative skewed content that seems to have all of this engagement and it seems to be being pushed down your throat a little bit. Keep in mind what it is, what it was designed to do, and are you going to help perpetrate this negative feedback cycle, this negative feedback loop. I hope not. Anyway, my name is UK. You've been fantastic. I will see you in the next one.